Nigga man be ballin'. These chicks pigeon toed. Some of them be crawlin'.
Spark FM.
Oh gosh, it's me again.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Trees.
I'm undone, do I do? I like to remix songs. So what I am is a remix king.
Queen.
King. This is what I figured out. Woman king. That's the new trend these days. Tristing.
Woman king?
Good morning. Yes, Woman King. You didn't see that movie? Why did you see that movie? The Woman King.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
That's what it was called, huh?
That's a good movie. Very uplifting, motivational movie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
It was about the African people killing the African people.
No, what it was about. No.
I forgot what it was.
This was about, growing up in a war, and being led by a group of woman warriors and it passing on to the next group of woman warriors. That's what it is about. Okay. Duh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are here in the building. We are live. We are going to have a wonderful day today. Wonderful day today, I believe. I don't know. You know what's crazy? It's cold.
It's not.
I mean, not cold.
It's wet.
In comparison to Monday, which was 90 degrees, today is only 70. Barely 70. It's about 69. And for the first time, like if I had wanted to go back upstairs, I would have put on a hoodie. And I really wanted to wear a hoodie, but I decided against it because I was like, sometimes it's hot in here, sometimes it's cold in here, so you never know. But yeah, quick check-in. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Just been getting a lot of stuff done, organizations and things, and that's it. That's it. I mean, I'm excited for the end of the summer. It is the soca season, so that's all. I'm not really excited about Carnival, but I'm excited about the soca season.
The soca season in general.
Season.
Carnival season or soca?
Soca season. And I will not be attending Boston Carnival.
What are you gonna do?
I have made a conscious choice to not attend Boston Carnival. Don't think I'm gonna be attending. Maybe there in spirit. I may be here, right here in the Spark FM offices, looking upon you guys from afar.
Yes.
But nice. I think I've made a conscious choice, even Juve, not to attend. This will be the first carnival that I will be sitting out officially. Last time I had first carnival I ever missed in Boston, I had alcohol poisoning, and I wasn't able to make it. But this one, I think I'm actually over it. So I think I will be actually sitting out this one.
So it's very interesting you say that because this year also is a new Juve route, is what I heard. They have not actually contacted the radio station to help to mass communicate this messaging. So they do have a new Juve route, and I believe that it is American Legion. So it's starting here, around here somewhere. No, American Legion, or no, Morton.
Morton Street.
Yeah, Morton Street.
Yep,
It's starting. You know what? I might just be here too, Tristan.
Yep.
I just might be here too to watch you guys congregate, and we'll stand at the corner.
You know what? Thinking about it, that actually feels really good.
It does.
It hasn't been around here in a long time.
Yeah,
At least in like what, 6-7 years.
So I'm not necessarily upset about the new route. So I know a lot of people are. But I do feel, the only thing I'm upset about is I know that it won't be properly executed regardless of where it is. So the new route is, I'm just hoping that it gives a little bit of imagination as to how safe and how well they can actually put this on. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be, what it's going to look like. So I know that there's a lot of bands on the road, I think.
What's a lot?
I believe Socoholics. Soca and Associates, and Misfits.
Okay.
They have 3 costume bands this year. And then there's maybe about 16 Haitian trucks and and probably like 3 or 4 t-shirt bands. So it's the Haitian parade times 2 with a sprinkling of some costumes and some soca, I believe. No shade, yet shade. But yeah, I long and I manifest and I yearn for the days that we can properly build Boston Carnival back up to where it rightfully should be. And until that day comes, I'm gonna sit here too with Tristan, and we will have a fete, like a gathering, a lime here at the station.
Right.
Just bring your own shit.
We might not. Larry said we can have our own fete and mobile lot. Yep, we could be our little El Punto.
Yeah, we'll set up the tent. We'll put up the tent, and then we'll just, somebody in here will play, and then we can speak. We'll judge it up a little bit. We'll give you guys something to hang out. The adults, at least. Those that don't want to run.
I was actually thinking about going to Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, a lot of people in Martha's Vineyard starting this week and just kind of out throughout, the rest of August. Yeah. It's a good time to be there. You go to the little inkwell, hang out with the black people. It'll be nice time. Didn't hear anything about the new route. Piss poor communicate. Janet, these are the things you must expect. You won't hear anything. You just got to follow where everybody's walking. That morning, if you're going to Juve, you wake up, you go somewhere on Blue Hill Ave, and then just look at where everybody else is walking. That's how it is. That's how the communication goes. It's like telephone.
It's exactly like that, though. Even though I did see them put out some fancy something, right?
Yes.
I saw them put out a little fancy something.
A little list of things.
A little smorgasbord of things going on.
Not a smorgasbord.
A little smorgasbord thing. Let me see. Here it goes. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Check them out. Wow.
That's nice.
Let's see.
Let's see. Because although, we are still in the Save Boston Carnival movement, they're having a gala on Friday, looks like. A gala, not sure where it's going to be. I can never get this word. Ecumenical service. Kitty's Carnival. All you guys need to know about Kitty's Carnival is August 17th on Talbot Ave. And then there is a City Hall breakfast. There is also a King and Queens competition. And there is Boston Carnival, which is happening on August 24th. So that's the information.
Juve 24, we go shell down the morning. New route, more road, plenty vibes. Okay,
shell down the morning
to 10:30 a.m. Okay. What does that commence?
It's like a little prayer service.
Oh, bless the carnival.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. All right, that's with that. So I had yesterday. We are still. Don't forget, people. The morning show will be not complete next week. It will not be complete. So
Larry is too much.
Route is next to the cemetery. No, Larry, it's actually a good idea.
They're gonna get out of control with the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they.
Hopefully they behave.
And I don't. That's the thing. I know they're not going to behave because they don't have any incentive to behave. Like, there's no rules, regulations, or organizations to give them what they need to behave. Like, people only do as much as you allow them. And if you allow them to do anything that they want to do, then they're going to do it. I'm not mad at the route. I actually am really excited about a new Juve route. I do believe that being away from residential homes and businesses is really, really important. So we have to think about it that way. The Jumbies, they don't care who pees in their yard. And they don't care who gets drunk and lay down there. So and safety wise, the police can have a little bit more visualization of where everybody's going because people are just going down that one road. So the route is not bad at all. It doesn't matter what the route is, however, if there is no structure. So that's where I can agree with you with Spark FM Online. Caller, you're live.
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
I'm well. Here's my thing about that carnival situation. As far as the Juve morning, what is up with the cab and turn? Like, for instance, they got the turn from Warren Street onto Blue Hill Avenue. Now they got this turn from Morton Street back up into that, I think it's Circuit Drive, into going back into Shattuck. That's going to be the problem.
See, and I'm thank you for bringing that up because I didn't know that. Where we go?
Yeah, they're starting at the post. They're going down into that light, and then they're taking the right back up into Circuit Drive, back into the Shattuck, into where they have the little park where the Honduras, the cookout and stuff.
Is there a plan to stay in the park, or are they still going after they get to the park?
That's there, from what I heard Schillingford's daughter say. That's the limelight that they're going to congregate in that park when it's done. Now
and do a big party, Juve.
And do they do anything big? Now let me rewind. Let me rewind back when I used to complain and say that we should have a straight route down Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah.
Their main complaint was that Morton Street had a jurisdiction by the state troopers and that it would be too difficult to come across Morton Street if we came straight down Blue Hill Ave. Now it's just so coincidental that they're actually having Juve on Morton Street.
Well, you know what it is that some people don't have a bright idea until somebody else gives them one. If you know what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure that they've been hearing this throughout the years, and because of the incident that happened last year, they probably decided that maybe we should listen to everybody else and find a different place for Juve. So again, I'm interested to see how this is going to go, but I don't have a lot of faith. Yes.
And the last thing, I'm a very spiritual person. So for them to be playing them Congo drums and beating and horns and all that next to the cemetery, then I ain't waking up the dead next to them. And they don't have a good aura anyway. So for me, I'm just waking up the devil and doing all that anyway. So I'm going to stay away from the unknown trance that might be coming amongst us by this Juve being next to the cemetery.
It's not like the children have any other reason but to be possessed. But we all have, all as long as we remember, and this is no joke. I don't even know how to this can't even not be a joke. Like, as long as you don't say in the name of Jesus or I rebuke you, then, they should be safe.
And the way that our carnival passed, y'all know it without getting into stories. People going to end up having their little bullying sessions in the cemetery.
Man.
You know how
I just hope nobody on the truck tells the people to go inside and run into people that good cemetery.
I will 100% guarantee you that somebody will do that. There's not
somebody say Patchy.
Okay.
No,
it's mastermind.
no, not mastermind. It's gonna be the children.
It's the children.
All right, y'all, love you. Have a good morning.
Thank you. Bye.
Talk with y'all later.
Bye. Hi, Miss Tony.
Good morning.
Hit it one more time. Caller, you're live. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, this is the National Police and Trooper Association. We're calling everyone to let them know the new drive is underway. Like always, your support will go to representing the needs of officers, whether that be for better equipment, more staff, or fair wage. We also believe that the family of fallen officers.
Defund the police. No, I have to stop. One of my cousins is about to graduate from the academy, so go police, go police. Cameron. Oh, really? The other one, Craig. Oh. Yes. Cameron is going into the academy, but Craig is about to graduate soon. Yeah, so big shout outs to them and our new police friends over here at B3, the community policing department. They have a lot of things going on, so we're working with them to give you guys information and make sure you guys have everything going on. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, wow. All right, we're going to start this show right now. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends. Wait, Miss Tony, we'll get back to you. Saucy and Friends right now. Let's go.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The all-new Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
What is this, Doctor?
This is
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
all right. Let's take a look.
Miss Heavy D.
Rest in peace to Heavy D, man.
Oh, that was untimely.
That was a fun guy.
Oh, this is cool. The Wake Up the Night grant has been announced, and 42 grantees have been announced. And one of them that I see is going to be really cool is Wake Up the Night Teen Socials. August 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th from 6 to 9 p.m. on Washington Street. You can go and have a little teen time. If you got teens, these are the kind of things you should be taking your teens to.
Which Washington Street and where?
I want to believe it's Dorchester. I want to believe it's Dorchester near Malcolm X Park. That's what I want to believe. But it's good, like,
where is that you're talking about? Dorchester near Malcolm X Park?
Roxbury.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Watch that Washington Street, I believe so. But yes, Miss Tony, how you doing today, honey?
I'm all right. It's a day.
It's a day. But you're T-2 days to go and vacate, so you are going to have a good
3 days.
T-3 days.
We're leaving on Saturday. Yep. Yeah, I need to open up my box and see what I have in there. And
You still ain't opened up this box that's been there for 2 weeks?
I opened up my box last night. I tried on. Boy, I was pulling things out. I was pulling.
That box came on July 25th, and I ain't opened that thing yet.
I decided that I've got to drink only cucumbers, watermelon, and ice for the next 3 days in order to, and probably stop having bagels in the morning because I really like the bagels in the morning. Shout out to bagels. Shout out to the Dunkin' Donuts in Upham's Corner. I believe in my heart that is one of the most efficiently ran Dunkin' Donuts in Boston, Massachusetts. You are in and you are out. They are quick, they are efficient, and sometimes a police officer will pay for your meal. The one over there in Upham's Corner across from KFC. That's nice.
That one's always full.
It is, but it's quick. It's full, but it's quick. You get in there and you outside. Tony, Larry Jordan said, open up your box, Tony.
All right. Thank you, Larry.
Open it up.
I will look.
Today is Wednesday, August 7th. It's going to be considerably cloudiness. Slight chance of rain, shower, high 71 degrees. Winds in the east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It is going to be mostly cloudy today. So if you have been out at all today, it's cold.
It is cold.
It's cold.
But this is my weather, though.
Yeah.
This is what I like.
This morning, I was like, this is cold, but I prefer this.
Yeah.
I realized that what I don't like, and I don't care how people feel, is I don't like extreme weathers.
No.
I don't like too hot, and I don't like too cold.
Yeah.
I think that we should be anywhere between 50 and 80 degrees on any given New England day, and I would be a very, very happy person.
50 and 80.
50 and 80.
What?
That is where we need to stay. 50 and 80. That is hoodie, That is t-shirt. Yep. That is long sleeve. That is hat. That is jean or shorts.
Yep.
That's all of the things that you could possibly want to wear without your body hurting from being too cold.
Yeah.
Or your body swelling up and dying.
Yeah.
Those are the two things.
Yep.
I'm a real island baby because I could do 65 to 85. Those are my ideas.
I'm there. I could do that. I'm just saying because we're in New England, we gotta have cold. So 50 degrees is the lowest that it should ever be.
I only agreed to the 80 part because 76 is the hottest it needs to be for me. 76. And that's the hottest for me. And the coldest, 50 to 76. That's a nice range. I don't like the heat.
No, 76 is
like
not
cold.
hot enough to go swimming.
Oh, I don't need to. Got an indoor pool?
I
That's
like to go swimming. I like the sprinklers.
Yeah, but then when it's
things.
hot and you're not swimming, then it's not
So yeah,
comfortable.
that's why 76 is not hot enough to actually swim.
Okay.
I can't swim in that. I won't even approach the water. I won't even go to a place that has water at 76 because what are we doing there? It's cold. It's not hot enough to get into the water.
Yeah, I think I'm just very cold.
Pastor Troy said he gotta have
70
sweater.
to 75. Yeah, Lawanda, I'm with you.
Sweater blazer weather. Lawanda 70, 75.
Yeah.
Larry's with Triz with the hot as hell. Anna too. Me too, Tony. This humidity. Yeah, the humidity is not good at all. It does not feel nice to me. I just feel miserable. Like I want.
It's sticky.
Like I want to throw myself on the floor.
Yeah,
I'd be like a dog and go in the bathroom and lay down. On the cool floor.
That's what Sparkell. Every time he's missing, go look in the bathroom. He's laying behind the toilet.
He won't go to sleep unless I go to sleep. So now he goes as far as just to go to the bathroom and lay down on the floor. Wake up. I go pee. He looking at me like, "Are you ready? Are you ready to go to sleep now? Because I would like to sleep as well." All right, dog. Anyhow, let's get into the show. We do have an interview later. We are going to be talking to Miss Chic about Shiaka, about the Parties from Above. They're doing a big back to school fashion show. So if you want your child to attend, or if you want, just something cool to do in the city of Boston for a really great cause, then we'll talk about that a little bit later today. With that said, let's get into this. A man was arrested after allegedly stealing game chips from Encore.
What do you do that for?
I see why, but I also don't see how he would have thought that would have worked.
I always have to ask, what are you doing that for?
Why? A man was arrested after he allegedly stole $13,000 worth. Damn.
Wow. I mean,
worth of gaming chips. I thought he stole like two.
If you gotta do it, then you gotta do it like that.
$13,000 worth of gaming chips from a table at Encore Boston Harbor before fleeing Tuesday evening. Gary Hunt, 35, is facing a charge of larceny over $1,200 and larceny from a building after he was arrested in a parking lot near Encore. Encore security team reported the theft of a large quantity of chips just after 6 p.m. The State Police Gaming Enforcement Unit, Everett Police, responded as well. Witnesses told investigators that the man, later identified as Hunt, wasn't playing but was sitting at a game table. State Police said he got up from the table to use his phone multiple times, returning a final time to announce another player had won big. With this announcement distracting other patrons and staff, Hunt allegedly reached over the table to grab 13 $1,000 chips from the dealer's tray. He ran and used an emergency exit to flee the casino. He was in hard times. With the Hunt's description, Everett and State Police said they located him in a nearby parking lot. He was found with several of the orange chips, but had allegedly dropped one while leaving the property and discarded two outside the casino. State Police did not say when Hunt will appear in court.
So, can I ask a question? Are those chips worth the same thing everywhere, or does each casino have their own specialty chips?
Because I would assume that it says Encore on it, right?
So where were you going to go cash them in at?
Unless he was going to give it to a friend that was not there and split the money by having them go in and cash it out. However, I think that how he did this was insane. Hey, somebody won big. 13 $1,000. You don't think that somebody's going to immediately notice that $1,000 of chips are missing from their table.
Yeah. Dr. Shalair says that's desperation. I agree with that.
I don't get it.
That is a stupid crime.
Yeah, I think this had to be one of those life or death situations where if he did not get the money or equivalent of the money, then he would have been killed.
You know what?
That's the way it plays out in all the movies. If you really think about it, really think about it, that is how it is.
Somerville, maybe it was the Winter Hill gang. It was after him. Remember they had shot up to 99 that time, so you never know.
Speaking, hi, Dr. Shalair, how are you? You just reminded me that I wanted to make a quick announcement. A lot of you guys know that the passing of Dr. Shalair's baby boy, who was 17 years old, who lost his life on July 4th. They have since started a foundation for him to help other young entrepreneurs like him that want to reach their goals and want a chance at really being, little bosses of their own. So they have started a GoFundMe to raise money for him. This is going to be an endowment to support kids who aspire to start their own business. Her son was tragically murdered at 17 years old, and he won't have the chance to see the business he helped build flourish. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we talked about, we reported the story, but you probably didn't make the connection. What happened? Yeah. While I can't change what happened to him, together we are changing the lives of other children. If you share this vision and want to make a difference, you can go to their GoFundMe page. We'll post that in the comment section so that you guys can donate. Any amount is good, because what we want to do is make sure that other young entrepreneurs get a chance to thrive and be great. So this is going to be a really great deed that a lot of you guys can do. And in the meantime, make sure that you're praying for the family for comfort, because these things are never, ever easy to deal with. And being such a strong pillar in our community, she deserves our support and our sympathies. So thank you again, Dr. Shalair, for what you're doing for the community and continuing your son's legacy. Ah, boy. Owner cited after two huskies were found tied to a parked car in a hot lot. And they're huskies, so they winter babies. An owner was cited after two dogs were found tied to a parked car in a hot parking lot for nearly an hour last Friday. Dedham Animal Control says they responded to a parked motor vehicle at Legacy Place not Legacy Place, they are dog lovers over there. Right. Around 3 p.m. when two Good Samaritans reported two huskies were left tied to the vehicle. The temperature at the time was 89 degrees.
So they were outside of the car.
Outside of the car, but tied inside.
That's crazy.
And the owner probably thought, well, they're not inside the car, so they won't burn up.
Because it's illegal to leave dogs in Massachusetts. It's illegal to leave your dogs in the car, right?
People get real crazy. People get real crazy. And look at them hiding under the car. Oh, poor little babies.
My blood is boiling. Look at all the tape. Yeah,
Oh, they had the cooling pad under them.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
He tried. Then the temperature at the time was 89 degrees outside, and reporting parties said the dogs had been lying on the pavement for at least 45 minutes. When the animal control officer arrived in the scenes, the pups were found lying as far as they could underneath the car to seek shelter from the sun and relief from the hot pavement. There was they didn't have a pad.
Didn't have a cooling pad.
No, there was also a thunderstorm threatening the area, adding to the animal's stress. Video shows the two huskies panting heavily with their tongues out. The officer was able to retrieve the owner's phone number from one of the dog's callers. The owner allegedly said he was getting fitted for a suit and just needed another 9 minutes to complete his suit alterations. According to Dedham Animal Control,
he couldn't come up with something a little more like, I was getting my medication.
I had diarrhea, explosive, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Jeez.
Like, that's crazy. According to Dedham Animal Control, the owner argued his decision to leave the dogs tied outside to the car was better than leaving the dogs inside the hot motor vehicle. He was cited under Mass General Law, that number. A person shall not leave a dog outside when a weather advisory, warning, or watch is issued by a local, state, or federal authority, or when outside environmental conditions, including, but not limited to, extreme heat, cold, wind, rain, snow, or hail pose an adverse risk to the health or safety of the dogs based on the dog's breed, age, or physical condition, unless the tethering is for not more than 15 minutes. Officials also commented the Good Samaritan commend the Good Samaritans for alerting authorities to the distressed dog. Good for them.
Jeez, please. Yeah, in that case, just leave the dogs at home.
That's what, like this. If you're gonna tie them out, if you're not gonna risk it all by bringing them inside with you, leave it home. Yeah, it's crazy. 2 of them. They can take care of each other. I don't get it, boy. I don't get it. That's not nice. And now he probably loves his dogs more than anything else, and probably takes them everywhere.
He don't love them more than getting a suit.
He was like, they gotta come with me. They gotta come with me. No.
Awful.
Terrible. 3 men hurt as boat hits Long Island Bridge station. Station. Stanchion. I don't know. Quincy, 3 men were injured Tuesday morning when a 25-foot boat hit a stanchion left behind after the Long Island Bridge was demolished. What's Long Island? This the one that go to Deer Island? What's Long Island? We have a Long Island Bridge?
Yeah. And a stanchion is an upright bar post or frame forming a support or barrier.
Oh. Boston Police and Fire Department boat crews helped the injured men back to shore. They were taken to area hospitals. All 3 were awake and stable as they were taken to the hospitals. I'm glad that they're going to be okay.
Me as well.
Court tosses drugs as evidence. Which one was Boston to offer rebates to spur e-bike use among people who might not otherwise be able to afford them. Where are the e-bikes?
They're with the blue bikes.
Really? Mm-hmm. I would definitely ride an e-bike.
Oh yeah, they have them there. The ones that have gray instead of blue are e-bikes.
Okay. Mayor Wu announced today the City Hall will offer vouchers ranging in value from $800 to $2,400 to help lower income residents, seniors, and people with disabilities afford a battery-powered bicycle. The city estimates it will give out a total of 1,000 vouchers through a $1.5 million program funded by federal COVID relief funds. To qualify for the Boston e-bikes incentive program, a person must be a Boston resident over 18 years old who fits at least one of the criteria: income eligible adult at or below 40 AMI, a senior over 60 years of age, or an adult with a chronic or permanent disability.
I mean, ain't that a lot to go through to get a rebate for a bike?
If you got a chronic or a permanent disability, you should be on an e-bike.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just make it free to ride the blue ones.
Yeah. Qualified applicants will be randomly selected to receive a voucher that can be used within 90 days in person at one of the participating bike shops. E-bike eligible for program discounts have a safety certified rechargeable battery and a pedal assist that provides a more effortless riding experience. They can give access to biking for people with mobility challenges or residents who need to travel long distances or up hilly terrain. If I got to travel long distance or up a hilly terrain, I'm not getting an e-bike to do that.
Also, it's about to be winter. Do the e-bikes work better in winter than regular bikes? Who's riding bikes in the winter? I don't know.
They're going to do, I'm not sure why we're using COVID funding for e-bikes when we can use COVID funding for other things.
Use COVID funding to...
I thought that they ran out of COVID funding. No. They still got it?
Nope. Now they're trying to use it for any damn thing now.
They need to just use it for me. That's it. That's all they need to do to it. Because I'm not sure why.
A little COVID funding.
Boy, I give you a little PPP scam to be honest with you. Boston City Council did not violate the First Amendment right by not letting out-of-town Satanists give invocations at meetings.
Oh.
A federal appeals court has tossed a lawsuit by Salem-based Satanist over the way the Boston City Council has local clergy members start its weekly meeting with an invocation. And over the way the city fought the group's efforts to make Councillor Michelle Wu show up for a disposition made up on the North Shore of the day of the election in which she was running for mayor. So remember this part, they wanted to be able to pray to Satan before some thing that they had, and then she said no, and then they ended up having the convention after that or something like that.
This is when she was running for mayor?
This is when she was running. The Satanists who don't actually worship Satan sued the city council in U.S. District Court in Boston in 2021 after failing to find a counselor willing to invite them to give an invocation to start one of their council's Wednesday meeting. A couple months into their suit, they issued a disposition demand that Councillor Michelle Wu, then running for mayor, show up at their Salem headquarters for several hours of grilling on the day of the November election in which she was running for mayor.
Why? Why her? Because she was running for mayor? They would, oh wow.
They did not make a similar demand of Councillor Anissa Asabi George, who was running against Wu. The judge in the case granted a request by the city to quash the disposition, and then in 2023 dismissed the suit, prompting the group to make the appeal that was decided today. The court concluded that the Satanic Temple simply failed to provide any proof that the Boston invocations, which have a history going back to the 19th century, are an attempt by counselors to favor one religion over another or to let favored clergy members use a public forum for that big word.
What is that? What is you talking about?
So the Satanic people don't worship Satan?
No. Remember we talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't understand. Then why are you Satanist?
Yes, why are you calling yourself that if you do not worship him?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Everything's crazy.
Why wouldn't you just be atheist or something and then just
what's agnostic?
Spiritual. I don't know. Somebody, Janet, Lawanda, what's agnostic? Tell us what it is. I don't know what it is. I just be confused at some of the things that I be reading because I'd be like, what are we talking about?
That sounds really crazy, that whole story that you just read. They were demanding her to come while she was supposed to be getting elected. Mm-hmm. And then they were mad because she didn't come because they said that shows that she favors one religion over the other. Mm-hmm. Hello, I'm about to be elected today. Mm-hmm. Are you crazy?
I'm a little busy, a tad bit busy. So
get somebody else to do it. What is your problem? That's great. Them people. I mean, what are we talking about here?
So... I didn't. So name change couldn't erase the stains from a murder at a downtown bar. Remember the murder at the bar, the security guard killed a man, which has now closed permanently. I didn't know it closed permanently. I thought they was under new management.
The Bell in Hand? No, they closed them.
Loyal 9 on Union Street downtown, which was Sons of Boston until one of its bouncers,
Sons of Boston.
Killed a visiting Chicago man outside in 2022, has closed for good. Will sell its liquor license to a landlord and will use any money left over to pay the victims of, as we all know, the unfortunate incident. Its lawyer told the Boston Licensing Board this morning. Bar attorney Caroline Conway spoke at what was supposed to be a hearing on an assault and battery case inside the bar on June 13th incident, but apologized to the board for getting the hearing date mixed up. Said she was not ready to answer questions about the case, but told the board any possible discipline might be moot since the bar's owners, who include local bar entrepreneur Derek Brady, shut the bar that night and will not reopen. So they tried to give it to somebody else, and then it just shut down. It just wasn't working for them.
That's awful. They should sue that guy because he ruined the reputation of that bar.
Yeah, that whole section of business.
Yeah, he ain't got no money to get him. And he in jail?
He is, but still.
Wow. That was when Martinez realized he was about to be attacked. He tried hitting Larama with a beer can, only to have Lamara stab him in the left side of his chest. Yeah. That's nasty work. That's my biggest fear. Going away somewhere on vacation and getting killed. Why? I did so well this whole time. This whole life of mine, I've been doing well. And now I go on vacation on, what was that, July? Was that July 4th?
No. St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day and get stabbed. That's crazy. Agnostic means a person who believes that nothing is known or can be known, or of the existence or nature of God, or of anything beyond material phenomena. A person who claims neither faith nor belief in God. What's an atheist?
So it's an atheist.
Right.
Did somebody put that?
That's what I thought. Because I always get confused with those two.
Atheist means a person who disbelieves or lacks belief in the existence of God or gods. He is committed to. Yes. What's? All right. Well, let me see. Do I have anything else for you guys? 3 men hurt. 49 guinea pigs found abandoned on Drake, Massachusetts.
Damn, the animals is down bad in Massachusetts.
They are not doing well. We are not faring thee well.
No.
What is the temperament of a guinea pig?
No, none. Yuck.
They eat their. Is that the one that eat their young? Oh no, that's rabbits.
That's hamsters, ain't it?
Police in Drake, Massachusetts are asking for the public's help after approximately 49 guinea pigs were found abandoned in a wooded area near Beaver Brook on Monday. The guinea pigs were found on a small trail between the Beaver Brook Mill and Beaver Brook, according to police. Animal control was called to help the animals, which were discovered to be in poor condition and appeared lethargic. Then the guinea pigs were transported to the Laurel Humane Society for veterinary care due to the condition. They may not be readily available for adopt. Do people adopt guinea? Like, is that a thing? Like, I'm going to get a guinea pig?
Yeah.
Is there a guinea pig Facebook group?
Guinea pigs are real pets. Like, a lot of people have guinea pigs. I don't like them because they're rodents still. Are rabbits rodents?
Are rabbits
They
rodents?
should be considered.
Yeah, they should be, because all of them loose rabbits that is all over. What happened? Why so much rabbits in Boston, Massachusetts?
I don't know, but I saw my bunny the other night, and I was so excited because you haven't seen him in so long. Bunny Foo-Foo, that's his name. The rabbit and other langomorphs were classified as rodentia.
Rodentia.
Until early in the 20th century. So they're not anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm a breed.
I have another story to add. Boston is Boston amongst the highest for homelessness in the nation.
Oh, right next to New York, right? Yep.
Not California? I thought California was one of the top.
Newsom about to clean all of that up right now.
Boston is among one of the worst in the nation. A report from the research center Boston Indicators found that the greater Boston area has the second highest homelessness rate out of the 45 largest U.S. cities, second only to New York City. The report shows that homelessness last year, but Boston was also the 8th lowest for unsheltered residents. The report credits this to the region's
got a robust shelter system.
Robust. What do it mean? Isn't that bad?
It means we putting them up. No, it means that they're not. They're homeless, but not unsheltered.
Didn't the governor say they only got like 3-4 days?
That's the migrants.
Oh,
Have 5 days.
ain't they homeless too? There's a distinction. But shout out to Boss. I don't know. That's not a good thing, is it?
No.
That we have a robust homeless system?
Shelter
system. Yeah, like this.
No, that's good. It's just that the people aren't utilizing the shelters. They don't want to abide by the rules of the shelter.
But I feel like it's bad because it's like, how come they don't have homes? Like, we're building so many stuff here. How come we have such a robust shelter system instead of building? I'm not building homes. We don't think instead of filling the homes because they're too expensive. Yeah, so we have all of these housing issues because people can't afford them, which leads them into the shelter. So it's not a good thing that we have a robust shelter system because that means that everybody can't afford to have a house. I don't know. That's how it connected in my brain. Maybe we should make housing affordable so that we won't have to have such a robust shelter system.
That is a profound thought.
Hello.
That's profound.
Profoundity.
I don't know, but it's provocative.
Yes, sir. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. We'll be talking to Shiaka about parties from above. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music.
Is she here? I don't see her.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music.
Radio.
Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
If you're talking, they will hear you. Every single time.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah. 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Weezy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on it.
Spark FM.
I couldn't figure out how to start this song. That's the only reason why I didn't start singing.
Heard it all before? What is this? How does it start?
Come home late. See? I just needed the beat because I could not figure it out before that.
You gon' get your stomach
Smelling like the fragrance that I don't even wear.
Hey, hey. So if you want some love, I suggest to go back there where you came from. Day to day, it seems it's always something else. Working my nerves. I know that I don't deserve
I'm
to come in there, 'cause I've been so good to you.
I've been so good.
To come at me with another lame excuse.
I don't know the name. I don't know.
I'm gonna do the Harlem Shake to it.
That's the jam. What happened to her? Sunshine Anderson only had that one song?
Yes.
Wow, that was a good
I wish
one,
I
though.
could get one song.
You know who else had that good song too? That Gina somebody who had a song with Missy Elliott.
Gina Thompson.
Yes, that song,
yeah.
The Things You Do.
Things you do.
Oh, that song. I remember the first time I heard that was at a college party
That
at
one?
Simmons. Yeah.
Makes me
That was a good. When that bass drops on that song, that's a good song. I'm gonna go back there.
Me as well.
I'm gonna go back to
I
those
don't
times.
tell the children no walk around here. It's time for our national and world news.
Yeah.
Miss Tony, what you got for me?
I got something for you, and that thing. Y'all know that's I'm going
I know
back.
that one.
That was
too.
Escape. National news yesterday. Harris announced Mr. Tim Walz as her running mate, and we've got a little clippiondo for that.
And you guys are.
How do you feel about him, Sauce? I know you're Sauce is our resident politician here.
I am excited about Walsh. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm excited about Walsh. We talked about him a little bit yesterday on the show. But, just wanted to give you guys a couple of little facts about him. So Walsh is I don't know what's going on with any of my,
what's going on?
my phone, it won't let me do anything.
So Walsh is, as we know, he is the mayor of Minnesota. There's a quick 43-second clip here. Kamala Harris introduced Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to the nation at a raucous rally Tuesday in the battleground Pennsylvania that was aimed at building momentum for the newly minted Democratic presidential ticket in the sprint toward Election Day. He's the kind of person who makes people feel like they belong and then inspires them to dream big. That's the kind of vice president America deserves, Harris said while standing with Walz in Philadelphia.
The Democratic ticket is officially set. This is Vice President Kamala Harris officially introduced her running mate. Harris picked Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. The pair made their debut together in Philadelphia just hours ago.
We are the underdogs in this race, but we have the momentum, and I know exactly what we are up against.
You know it, you feel it. These guys are creepy, and yes, just weird as hell. That's what you see. That's what you see.
A source close to Harris says she picked Walz because of his record as governor and in Congress. Walz became governor in 2018 after serving in Congress, and since then, he passed a sweeping progressive agenda that included free school meals, codifying abortion rights, legalizing marijuana, and enacting paid family leave. Before politics, he served in the Army National Guard for 24 years before becoming a high school teacher in Nebraska. Tonight, the Trump campaign is calling the Democratic ticket, quote, dangerously liberal. The Republican VP nominee, Senator J.D. Vance, took that message to Philadelphia today.
Y'all just don't even know what to say.
Tim Walz's record is a joke. He's been one of the most far-left radicals in the entire...
Thank you for cutting that off, because I don't want to look at J.D. Vance. I think that he's stupid. I think he's stupid.
Here goes Schneider with the campaign slogan, balls to the walls. Harris Walz. 2024. That is what.
So that man is not only a veteran; he is also a political,
juggernaut.
Mm-hmm. He was a teacher.
Yeah.
He's a
veteran. You said that.
Yeah,
already.
a veteran, a teacher, a coach.
Mm-hmm.
He's an author. He's all of the things. And what I like about him the most is it seems like he got he's spicy.
Yeah.
Like he don't give a damn. Whereas Kamala, I feel, has to remain a little bit composed, I believe. Mm-hmm. He gets to be the white ally that she needs. Yeah. And I think that that's really, really dope because he's done so much. There are a couple of talking points that you will see other people are saying, and I put those there because when you guys are discussing, if you do decide to discuss with a Trump supporter of some type or some kind, you guys need to know what they're going to hit you with so that you can be able to fully understand the context of what they're talking about. Two of the things, and I got this from the Shade Room comments, people. Where is it? This is all four of them wrapped up in one comment that you will see repeated. Mm-hmm. It says, yeah, he's woke as it gets. He allows tampons in boys' bathrooms. He's okay with kids having gender reassignment surgery too. He also signed a bill to allow illegals to get licenses so that they can vote. Every single one of those is absolutely either a lie or out of context. Mm-hmm. So with the he lets tampons be in boys' room. What he's doing is saying that everybody with a period should have access to feminine care, to care.
Okay.
menstrual care, pretty much, not feminine care, but menstrual care. So there, regardless of what he wants to happen, there are some young women that are transferring or have transferred into males who would use the male bathroom, but they're still getting their period. So they would need to have access to sanitary napkins. There's the context. Gender affirming assignment. I don't know if he's necessarily for gender reassignment, but what he's saying that if you already been through the process, you need to have the care in order to support the process that you decided that you wanted to go to. So he supports the care that is given to gender reassigned people. And then the other one is giving driver's license to illegals. We just passed a law here in Massachusetts that allows illegal residents to obtain their driver's license so they could get a job and stop being out here being illegal. And regardless of what you guys think, no person that is not a United citizen can vote. So he didn't give them licenses so they can go and vote. You have to be an actual citizen of America to vote. So all four of these points have literally been used out of context to try to diminish what this man has done. They're not talking about the fact that he has given all of the people in Minnesota, all of the youth in Minnesota, free breakfast and lunch. You know, like he was one of, remember the everybody remember George Floyd. What is it? Tim Scott was over there. Was he something? He didn't want to no, that was Breonna Taylor. In Minnesota when they was, he like pushed for them to start the George Floyd Act or to be able to, and push for the Chauvin to be convicted. And then people are getting on him because they were like, well, isn't he the one that let Minnesota burn? You guys are more stressed out about a target being lit on fire than a man being killed in the middle of the street under a knee of a police officer. And I need you guys to get it together. I need you guys to get it together. They're not the same. Target has insurance. They can rebuild better and bigger than they were before. There is no rebuild for George Floyd. There's none at all. There's no rebuild for a lot of the people for all the people who have been shot at the hands of police or racist police for that matter. So those are some of the things that you guys just need to understand when people are coming at you about what Waltz does and what Waltz does. It's baseless. It's factless. It's without context. And these people are scrambling and they're scared because that Democratic ticket is heavy. I love it. And he's only 60 years old. That's impressive. Yeah, Trump and the other guy are really just kind of stressed out right now because they actually have to debate these two highly educated, experienced politicians. Like they have to, and that's crazy.
For me, and you know, I'm not heavy into politics. I'm just really, really at the basics of everything. And for me, the basics is just that some of the things that I've been seeing coming out of this Republican ticket are just very dumb.
Yeah.
Like, that's just stupid.
It just doesn't have, and it is very stupid.
Right. And doesn't make sense for sensible people. And so, like, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You sound stupid. And I'm not going to support your stupidity to run the country. I'm not. That's
the fact that Donald Trump is walking out to many men and listening to Kodak Black, and other
Young
people
Thug.
and Young Thug, like, it's just, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And then they'll sit there and be like, oh, pandering to black people. You don't think this white man listening to Young Thug walking out to many men is pandering to black people?
That is cultural appropriation.
It is,
and it's inappropriate, and it's disgusting.
Yeah,
because I don't care who you're. Like,
remember Donald Trump made the comment about, you know, they sell my shirts, they put my face on shirts, and they sell it for $20.
Right. Oh, and he made those ugly ass sneakers because black people like sneakers.
Black people like sneakers.
Yeah.
And then when he got shot, then, you know, black people stay getting shot. And then when he got
the black power fist.
And when he got indicted, he said now the black people can relate because they are often indicted too.
Now I know how black people feel.
And then they're taking all of our black ass jobs.
Yeah.
I don't understand why I'm saying this, and I don't understand why people would hear these things and be like, yeah, Trump.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
I don't get it either. I really. That's what I keep on saying. Like, I'm so shocked by hearing Trump supporters every time I hear Trump speak and I hear somebody saying something in support of him. Like, did you hear what he said, or what is it that you heard? Explain it to me, because I want to understand what you heard.
No, and then let me tell you what they'll say. They'll say, well, at least he's saying it in our face and not hiding behind our back.
Say it to her face.
This is, you guys want the Ku Klux Klan to come with their hoods, because that's the only way you'll know that they're racist, and then they want you dead. They have to be able to say it to your face. Like, I'm so confused about why you guys are so excited about people being disrespectful to you in front of your face.
Yeah.
Like, I'm standing in front of you and I'm playing in your face, and you are being disrespectful. Right. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll vote for you, because at least you're disrespecting me in my face, so I can see who is actually disrespecting me. I mean, I'm confused.
Right along. Just a reminder too. This week is Restaurant Week.
Good. I
am hungry.
Damn. It's already Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
I missed 2 days of restaurants.
2 days of Restaurant Week. What else? There was something that you guys had out of Boston. Something that you were going to show. Oh, the Cat Cafe.
Cat Cafe.
Consider this your...
I gotta find it again.
Okay. So what else in national news? ABC, California was rocked by a 5.3 magnitude earthquake.
Followed by 20 plus aftershocks that hit Southern California.
Yes. When was that? It was centered near Bakersfield. I
have.
Why you do that?
The biggest one was centered in Kern County, but it was felt all the way in Los Angeles. It was hit. The 5.3 earthquake hit around 9:09 p.m. last night and was followed by several aftershocks. The earthquake was felt across Los Angeles and down into Orange County. Go ahead.
County, we felt it here in West LA, a big jolt here in our newsroom. The LA City Fire Department is in earthquake mode, checking for any potential damage. We're up with Skyfox. They have crews that are up right now. Wouldn't expect any major damage from this. Metro trains are running slower than normal, just in case. Right now, there are no reports of.
All right.
Wow. 3.5. 5.3, excuse me.
What's the biggest 6?
No, I think we go higher than that. I think we go to about 9.
There's a hurricane
on the Richter scale?
Earthquake.
How high does the Richter scale go?
Earthquake.
Richter.
Earthquake.
Scale. 1 to 10.
Oh, wow.
1 to 10. So 5.3 is a little hefty.
A little mid half. I don't want to. Would you guys live in California with earthquakes and hurricanes?
I don't want to live where there's earthquakes.
Earthquakes seem scary to me.
Here where we are just seems safe.
Yeah.
We're not too outland, not too inland. It's just nice.
We're not too cold. We're cool.
Yeah, where we are is just comfortable.
Yeah.
A man's escape from police custody has been caught on video before allegedly kidnapping his ex-girlfriend again. After getting arrested for allegedly kidnapping his ex-girlfriend, an Ohio man escaped from police custody and allegedly went on to kidnap her a second time.
Oh, she's traumatized. That is terrible. That is.
And he's
I'm not laughing.
Cutish.
He is fine.
Authorities are on the search for an Ohio. His nose a little too straight for me, if you know what I mean. Authorities are on the search for an Ohio man who managed to escape their custody, as captured in a startling video, after he was arrested for allegedly kidnapping his ex-girlfriend before reportedly doing it all over again. Quintel Bagley, 38, is wanted by Grove City Police and the U.S. Marshal's Office for aggravated burglary, aggravated robbery, failure to comply, parole violation for kidnapping, and failure to register as a sex offender.
And kidnapping.
The suspect was spotted on Friday after he allegedly kidnapped the same woman for a second time. At 6 a.m., the unidentified woman contacted police to tell them she'd managed to escape unharmed. She alleged that Badgley abducted her from her home in Grove City and drove her to West Columbus. She reported him as wearing dark clothing and wearing a mask covering part of his face.
Again, I don't want anybody to love me that much. I just don't want it. I don't want that type of love in my life. I think this might be the prosecutor.
Out nearly 2 months since he escaped police custody. He's accused of kidnapping the same woman as before. Quintel Bagley is still on the run. He's considered armed and dangerous, now accused of kidnapping the same person twice.
You know, we can see the threat level because, you know, the next time we may not be so fortunate, you know, where she gets away.
We spoke with Diana Williams, who is the founder of Ohio Women Against Domestic Violence. She's also a survivor herself.
I know the fear and the fear first and foremost is there because this has happened more than once.
Bagley has been on the run since June 13th when he ran from police custody at Fairfield Medical Center in Lancaster. Grove City Police say that they have been actively investigating this case since then. On Friday, the victim was kidnapped again, less than a month later.
This is actually the first time I've seen anything like this happen.
Me too. That's
where
crazy.
that fast they were released and they went right back after the victim.
Bagley still on the run. Grove City and the U.S. Marshals are offering a combined $10,000 reward for any information which leads to his arrest. Williams says it won't be until Bagley's arrested when the victim might be able to feel some relief.
What if he comes and tries to kidnap her again?
I mean, she's got to go somewhere else because it don't look like she got a restraining order on him. Because what kind of golden hole she got that you get out of jail for kidnapping her and you come right out of jail?
Uncle Grandpa said it must be some sweat rice that she gave him.
For real?
That is so crazy. He's obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. Why don't they put her in witness protection like Tasha St. James? That's crazy. I don't understand that.
I don't understand it either.
Wow. That is wild. 3 more Dominican Republic residents are sent to New Jersey to face grandparents' charges. So 3 more residents of the Dominican Republic were extradited to the United States last week to have their first court appearances in related to sprawling grandparent scheme that built older citizens out of millions of dollars, the U.S. Attorney's Office, District of New Jersey, announced on Monday. Juan Rafael Para Arias, a.k.a. Rofri, Miguel Angel Vasquez, a.k.a. Miguel Disla, and Jose Ismael Dilon Rodriguez, all of Santiago de los Caballeros, are among 11 Dominican nationals charged in the 19-count indictment filed in the U.S. District Court for the District of Attorney and unsealed on April 29th. How much money did they scam people out of? Oh, there's the names. Oh, the names. I'm not going to read those names. It's too much for me to read. It's Para Arias Vasquez Dilon Rodriguez, Rafael Ambriorix Rodriguez Guzman, a.k.a. Max Morgan, and Felix Samuel...
Max Morgan.
Felix Samuel Reynoso Ventura, a.k.a. Philly, and Philly the Kid. Too much. It's too much. They were scamming people out of a whole bunch of money, and now they've been extradited from the Dominican Republic. They brought them right back here. Come back here so we can see what's going on. And then this nasty, disgusting story. A Colorado funeral home couple owners who mishandled 190 bodies is ordered to pay nearly $1 billion to the families.
Jeez, what were y'all doing?
The Hallifords did not respond to the lawsuit, leading to a default judgment. The judgment, as stated by attorney Andrew Swan, who represented the plaintiffs in the class action, could surpass $1 billion with accumulated interest. Each family in the lawsuit was awarded over $7 million, making it potentially the largest monetary judgment in Colorado's history. However, Swan expressed doubt that the Halfords will be able to pay this amount of money. Alongside the civil judgment, the Halfords are facing both federal and state charges. A state investigation was initiated in 2023 following complaints of a foul odor from the funeral home, which specialized in green burials. What does that mean? They just put them in the ground to compost them?
I am for them going to trial because I think that the whole entire rock needs to be turned over and they have to answer for what they did.
For months, hundreds of families have been left with questions about what is going to happen to John and Carrie Halford. The Halfords are facing hundreds of federal and state charges, including wire fraud, 61 counts of forgery, 4 counts of money laundering, 5 counts of theft, and 191 counts of abusing a corpse. The possible plea deal would have the couple plead guilty to 191 counts of abusing a corpse, but not the other charges, which would mean 15 to 20 years in prison for Carrie, 20 for John. Abby Swovlin says it's not enough.
I think they need to answer for all of their charges. In my opinion, a fair amount of time would be that they would never walk the streets again.
A plea decision likely won't be made at the next court hearing. A statement from the 4th Judicial District Attorney's Office says in part, quote, "The information we have indicates no pleas will be entered on the July 11th date. We anticipate setting new arraignment dates for John and Carrie Halford." Swovlin tells me if that happens, she will be in court to see their next appearance.
I'm not getting my hopes up for anything dramatic to happen than just to flip the page in my calendar and write the next one in.
That same statement says if the Halfords don't enter a plea tomorrow, they could have a new arraignment in late September or October, around a year since the case began. Lindsay, back to you.
All right, Jared, we'll continue to follow it. Thank you.
Do you think that people feel like these type of scammering people with the funeral homes and stuff, you think that they feel like because the person is dead that people shouldn't care about what happens to them? Is that what it is?
I don't know what these people could feel. I don't know.
I guess I'm just confused. Like, if you're getting paid, because I know that being in the funeral business is not no cheap money. If you're getting paid good money, why are you doing all of this to end up in jail? Like, why are you doing that?
LaWanda said green burials are used materials in storage containers that are biodegradable and environmentally friendly by avoiding embalming fluids, cement or metal coffin vaults, clothing made from certain materials. So they do. They basically put them into the ground.
Into a cupboard?
And they put them in a cardboard box and put them in the ground so that they can biodegrade.
That don't stink? All right. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a few moments. Keep it locked right here. Spark FM on
flipping. Wow. Yeah.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Shiz.
The People Station. What is that? What is that? Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
This is a message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Travel increases your chance of getting and spreading COVID-19. That completely covers your nose and mouth. Masks are required on planes, buses, trains, and other forms of public transportation traveling into, within, or outside of the U.S. and in U.S. transportation hubs such as airports and stations. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands often, and watch for symptoms of COVID-19. When traveling back to the U.S., you must show a negative COVID-19 test result or have documentation of recovery from COVID-19 before boarding your flight back to the U.S. Visit cdc.gov/COVID-19 travel to learn more about travel requirements and recommendations.
Spark FM.
Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy-o, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at SparkFMOnline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over it.
Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Knowing Hot Sauce. And today, like we told you, we have Shiaka back in the building. If you do remember, she had Parties from Above, or has Parties from Above, organization that was created to give little kids who have lost a parent birthday parties and other celebrations that they probably wouldn't have had the chance to get because of their tragic and traumatic experience. So, Miss Chic, you are doing something even more for them.
Yes.
So tell us what you have going on. Welcome back to Spark FM.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. So basically, I feel like growing up, I used to do music and stuff like that. And we used to have a lot of talent shows at the Strand. We used to have a lot of talent shows at RCC. It was a lot for us to get into. And I feel like those things birthed Miss Hot Sauce, and it birthed a Miss Chic. It birthed a lot of us. Exit Fames was, all of us who was a part of those shows back in the day. So I'm like, oh, they haven't had like any like real kids fashion shows and stuff.
Very
like
true.
that. So I'm like, you know what? These kids got swag. Some of them are designers. Some of them want to learn how to print clothing. So I just wanted to do something for the city for real, for the kids, our youth, the inner city. So, so I'm putting together a kids fashion show on City Hall. Well,
on City Hall. Okay.
Well, at the pavilion on City Hall, but
with that space right
there.
That
whole space right there. These kids have been practicing. I want to thank, oh God, I don't want to get the name of her salon.
Blame her mind, not her heart.
But my girl Shanta, she's been providing a space for us to practice.
Oh, right down Dudley Street.
Nope, she's at
over there,
60 Clayton Street.
Yeah, back there.
She does dreads and stuff like that. She does hair.
Fluffy.
There you go.
Fluffy. Yep.
Yeah. Noor.
Yep.
Noor. Yeah. So, but a lot of people have been pitching in to help out. I appreciate everyone.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, I just came up with an idea, and at first we had 10 kids. Now I got about 40.
Wow. So tell me about your kids in the fashion show. So you actually had practices and stuff like that for them to be in a fashion show. What's it like? What's the agenda? How's it gonna go?
Well, it's actually to bring community, bring the kids together, community together. A lot of these kids, we don't have pageants in the hood, but these kids, it's building confidence in them. Yeah. It's like, it's giving them a place to be confident, to, show their swag, show who they really are. You know what I mean? If they have talent, I have a few kids that are performing.
So it's a talent show and fashion show, pretty much.
It's a fashion show, but we have some guest performers.
Okay, we got a few.
No, we only got about 3 or 4.
One of them is in here singing.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I don't know if you feel like singing today, but
singers in the building. We might let you pass for today, but
let me know if you're ready.
You better sang for the people. Come to fashion show. When is the actual date of that?
August 14th from 4 to 8 p.m.
That's
a Wednesday.
A Wednesday. Yep. That's a weekday.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I hope, you guys are going to be there, right?
We unfortunately Spark FM will probably be there, but we're actually taking a very much needed vacation next week.
Oh, man. It's all good.
But we'll get the pictures in the after show. We'll be there promoting.
We will be there in spirit.
Yes, in spirit. Because if I was here, I would be singing and modeling.
Absolutely.
And then the children would be mad sad because they're like, wow, look at her. She outshined me completely with her crazy walk, except for this one that I heard we have a super fashion model in here as well.
Yes.
And she's trying to challenge me on the walk, and that's crazy.
Oh, we definitely need to get a challenge.
That's crazy.
We definitely gonna get a challenge.
After this, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna say who walks the best and who sings the best. Okay, all right. So tell us about New Generation.
So I think it's cool. I think we partnered up with Chic. We have like a huge opportunity. These guys are not only working with us at South Street Youth Center, they helped to start TNG, which is a clothing line. They do like marketing, media. So they do like video production, photography. They have a bunch of things that they have going on at the Youth Center. So we have singers. We do like music there. We have podcasting, so we work with like the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
We've done like some shoots with them and stuff like that.
Wow.
So I think for them, just being able to get out there and, learn how to do the fashion side of things and learn how to we're like now doing production at the youth center. So they're learning how to like print their clothing themselves. And we were doing a lot of drop shipping before. So now it's like the real deal for them.
So now they're in.
This is the real deal for
printing
them.
by coming up with a design, printing it themselves,
Yep.
to
To go on a
packaging,
runway.
and that is okay.
Yeah. So we did like a pop-up shop before. Like last year we did an event at Unity Day where they did like a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
And they had like a bunch of shirts and stuff like that. And they did a couple other things like that similarly. But now this is like they're walking, they're doing like all the production. So it's a huge
Expanding
opportunity.
their opportunities. Where are you guys located?
We're right down the street from you guys. So we're right near Forest Hill Station.
Friends.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Neighbors.
So we're right in the South Street development.
Okay, nice. And how long has the program been going on?
28 years. It's a free program. So if anybody is interested, and we also hire teenagers and young people to work with us too.
Oh, that's awesome. So how did you guys get connected on this project?
I think I was stalking her online. I think that's kind of how it happened. Like I saw she was doing a fashion show, and I'm like, okay, we got a clothing brand. Let's work together.
Yeah.
And she opened up her arms to us like wholeheartedly. So that was cool.
I think it's so dope. I think that Parties from Above is such a dope concept in general. And then for you to be expanding to do more things that include the community so they can learn about this and actually contribute is really awesome. How has that been for you and just getting this fashion show up and running and going outside of what, you're usually doing in your organization?
Well, it's been definitely tough because this is a situation where I have to still ask people from donations. That part I'm still not used to. I really don't like, because sometimes I'm like, do you see what this causes? What is the problem? Y'all spend money on recklessness.
Yeah, exactly.
These kids deserve a stage, or they deserve this, and things like that. But there's also, I've always been a connector. I've always been a promoter, so to speak. So I just want to promote for the kids. I want to promote the kids. I want to give them the platform. I want to give them their voice. You know what I mean? I'm able to do that. So yeah,
you're doing so much for these kids out here, and we appreciate that, and they appreciate it, I'm sure. So thank you so much for this. I'm sad that I'm missing.
Me
this.
too. I'm upset.
on the website.
Change the date.
Well, also there's these young ladies. They are 7 years old. Summer Sky. They are designers. They design T-shirts for like global awareness. They're going to be giving out their clothing to actually the mom, Patosh, my girl Patosh. Shout out Patosh. She actually is bringing the girls to give out their clothing to kids with cancer, and she invited all the kids from the fashion show, whoever can make it, to go help out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So let me turn the who's the designers in here? Oh, you're a designer. How long you been designing? Yeah, come on here. Let's hear you.
My name is Kamal.
Hi.
I'd say I've been designing for around 3 years now, but I started with Corey and SSYC and the New Generation a year ago around May.
And what got you into designing?
Honestly, I've always been a fan of art. I've always been a fan of making my own things, whether it be drawing, whether it be going on the laptop and just doing something quickly. But I'd honestly say my art teacher.
Okay, your art teacher.
Because what's it called? A couple years ago, my art teacher was like, "Oh yeah, you can draw. This design would be good on a shirt." And I was like, "Let me try it." She had a Cricut machine.
Yeah.
She had the Cricut machine in the art room. So I made a shirt. I brought a couple shirts that I wasn't wearing or wasn't using. I put a design on it.
Oh, see, that's smart. You're like a whole entire entrepreneur. Do you do this on your own, including with TNG too?
I've always wanted to do it on my own, but for now, I want to do it through TNG.
Get as much help as you can, young man, because after a while it's gonna be like, I wish I had the help. You know?
Of course, you always have to build a platform first. So
Yeah.
that's what I kind of want to do. And for a while, I do want to work with the new generation and Corey for, like, I'd say a couple years now.
Yeah,
Good.
as much help as you can get, as long as you can get it, until you feel extremely comfortable about branching on your own. Any more designers? So we got a singer, we got a supermodel, we got a designer. You are a designer too. Come talk to me, young fella. How long you been designing?
I've been designing for almost a year now.
Oh wow! T-shirts and other stuff, or just what are you doing?
I do like a whole bunch of stuff, like whatever like is needed.
Okay. Did you do this too? Did you have one?
No.
Oh, that's cool. I want one of that.
Right, they should be wearing this.
Yeah, they should be. So all of these young designers, Shiaka, all these young designers, are they doing their own little line inside of the fashion show?
Yes, they are. Yep, and I gave them 2 scenes.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone else got 1. Well, I think the other little mamas, they, you know, they getting 2, I think. But yeah, I just want to.
Ooh, you a designer too?
She's working on like putting the whole show together. Like,
really?
All the outfits, what everyone's gonna wear, all the
so you're like the show coordinator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tell us, how hard is this? And how old are you to be doing this?
I'm 16 years old.
Wow.
My name is Destiny.
Yes.
And basically at TNG, what I've been doing, with our outfits. We have 2 scenes. We have 90s.
Okay.
And we also have Halloween. So from some of our Halloween outfits, we do thriller designs and stuff like that.
Wow.
And for some of our 90s outfits, one of the outfits I made was
I think that's gonna be.
I'm writing down all the ideas.
I know.
That is awesome. You know, that's hard work producing a show. So good for you at 16 doing that. Wow.
And then shout out to you guys, because being able to hone in on the skills of young people when they are interested in doing it is super dope. And I wish that there were more. There's a lot of programs out here, but like from, collaboratively hearing you guys giving these youth opportunities to kind of expand on their just creativeness, things that they probably was just like, I'll just do this t-shirt right now.
Right. Yeah.
Now your t-shirt is in a fashion show on City Hall. And I think that is super dope.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know, what's the target ages for the program and for the fashion show?
For the fashion show, originally I was given a target age, but remember the 3-year-old?
Yep.
She came in,
She's working
shuts it down. Like, how can I say no to this baby? And then she goes, I'm sad. I said, why? She was like, because I ain't on the big stage.
Oh.
Yeah, she did. So I said, well, you know what, honey? You stay.
Yeah.
So now the age is whoever ain't shy, whatever kid want to show off, come on, show off. And up until at 16 or 17 years old.
Very nice.
That's when they start to check out. Yeah. That is really, really good.
I don't know how to say no. So
one of our listeners said, super excited to see how excited they are. This is inspirational. We don't see kids wanting to do anything but game or be in the
Boy, I
streets.
tell you.
So this is really good. I love it. I feel really good about this.
I feel like, boy, go run. Go do something.
Right.
Touch grass.
Touch grass.
For us, for TNG, we have like a cap of basically like 12 to 18-year-olds that are part of the program. But we also have younger kids too that are part of like the SSYC program. So they kind of transition into it. Zariah, she was like, I had like 2 of her older siblings. A lot of them were like, some of them I had like their parents that used to come to the program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You said it's been around for 28
years. Yeah, 28 years in the community.
Oh, so legacy keeps on coming back. And
Yes.
that, I just like anything that prevents children from having their own, ideas.
Right.
Like if you got an idea, let me know so I can help you.
Yeah.
But when you just out here by yourself doing whatever, I don't want it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want it. So I'm really excited about this. Are you guys excited? How about you sing? Are you singing in the show? Oh, what you gonna sing? Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Can we say one thing? Can she come on?
Yeah,
with it?
absolutely.
So for her and Tamel, they were the ones that actually started TNG. They came up with the idea. I would like you talk about it real quick.
Really?
You wanna say it real quick?
Come on, don't be shy. When we see you on the big stage.
I'll segue. So basically, we always had a digital media program since I've been there. We had like a lot of stuff that we were doing, and then they came up with the idea, like, you know, maybe we should start to put a clothing line together.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm Zaraya. So basically, it was like a regular day at the Saucy Youth Center. We were in the computer lab, and we basically didn't know what we wanted to do. Corey always wanted us to like be creative, and so we decided to make a brand, and we were gonna make like just a podcast area and stuff like that. But then I brought in, hey, let's do clothing, and they were like, oh, let's do clothing, and then we were just like, yeah, let's do podcast, clothing, music, and we were just like, we wanted to make this bigger and have more youth come and have
That is beautiful.
Good. That is good. I wish somebody would have.
TNG, the new generation. I love it.
The website.
Yeah, I posted it for everybody, so it's tngclothing.com. I posted it in the comments, so everybody got that just now. You guys go on there and check it out. There's some real, this bucket hat with this little design on it.
So actually, there's no buying tickets. The show is free to the public.
Good.
That's why I'm still like, you know, but next year I gotta charge because this was too much.
Yeah. So it's Wednesday, the 14th, next Wednesday. What time is it? What time is the show?
4 to 8 p.m.
4 to 8 p.m.
4 to 8 p.m. It's on City Hall Plaza in the little plaza section.
Go towards where the
cop slide.
The cop slide.
The what?
The cop slide.
The cop slide.
It's right around the corner from the
when
cop
the slide, the cop came down the slide.
Okay. Okay. So is that the
you
park?
can tell she's busy.
Yeah, I am. Is that the park? So,
right next to it.
But definitely, do you want to sing something?
Sing us out of here, love.
I'll sing a gospel song.
Amen, because we need Jesus, child. We need it.
CC Winans, grateful. Corey, move over a little bit.
Let me get the setup
Spark
first.
FM exclusive over here.
Exclusive. As she gets set up, don't forget it's TNG Clothing. Where can we find more information, like a flyer or something? On
www.partiesfromabove.org.
Partiesfromabove.org.
See, when I first came, I didn't have a website.
Okay.
You know? Look, I got pamphlets now.
I like
and
that.
Big shout out to the Peace Institute. They have been printing out all my flyers free of charge.
That's very nice.
So they actually print
what kind
out.
of printer they got over there?
I don't know, but just all right. Okay.
You ready, superstar? Let's go.
All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. And every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness.
Woo! I am so excited.
That is rich. That is rich and powerful. Hallelujah.
What, was you done?
How much you charge to sing?
Listen,
I'm gonna have her sing at all of our events.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Big shout outs to you guys, Corey, Shiaka, for putting this on and bringing these kids and having them engage and getting them creative. Me and her got a battle after this.
Yeah, this is my girl. So tonight, are you ready?
Yep.
Challenge!
I'm telling you,
we have to do it out there.
We're gonna do it out there right after this, and we're gonna record it.
I'm telling you, y'all don't got nothing on a little mama. I'll tell you.
I'm gonna make a whole reel of this because this is probably one of the best interviews that we have had so far. So I'm really excited that you guys have blessed us with your talent and your time and your passion. And good luck to you guys on the event, especially you. I know you tired.
I am.
Along with being a mom,
back to back, but I just did 2 kids parties back to back. So So
it's good tired.
Yeah, it's good tired. You doing good. You doing the Lord's work.
Yeah,
All right, amen.
And the Lord's work is heavy.
It is.
And Sarai said he's been so good.
Amen. With that said, people, we're gonna go to another commercial break. We'll be right back after a few moments. I gotta go battle a young superstar cat walking on. I am tired, y'all. I'm gonna give it all I got. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
If you're talking, they will hear you. Every single time.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah. 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time home buyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Spark FM.
Wheezy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over.
Spark FM.
All right, we are back. Ooh, this is a song we gotta go to.
Yeah.
We are back. Before we get into our battle, my challengers. She is actually a full superstar model.
Yes, I'm on her IG page.
What's it called?
The Real Zanaya.A. And yes, Sauce, I'd be scared if I was you.
I'm not scared. Zanaya. What's her name? Zanaya, come here. We're gonna talk to Zanaya for 2 seconds.
I just told my sister, I said, you can sit right here, baby. I said,
said, I'm on Zanaya's Instagram page, and she should be scared of this challenge.
I am a little bit scared because I feel like Zanaya is a real supermodel. She's even signed already, so she's a professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
10 years old and already signed to modeling.
Mhm.
That is good. What grade are you in?
4th.
Oh.
If I go up to 5th grade.
Oh, nice. Are you excited about school again?
Nope.
No. But I bet you're excited about modeling.
I am.
Okay, see, as long as you're excited about something, mommy knows that she can get your attention. So I'm excited about you. We're on your Instagram page. What's the Instagram page again?
The Real Zanaya A.
The Real Zanaya A. We're going to follow you so that we can continue to watch you grow as you continue to be a superstar, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
All right, perfect. So go ahead and practice and get ready, because when I come out there, Zanaya, it's over. It's over.
You should be scared of me.
Okay.
Challenge.
Well, you know what? I actually am.
Come with the swag and the sass, honey.
Okay.
Listen.
All right, Zanaya, I'll be right out there real soon, and we're gonna show the people how you are going to eliminate me in the first round of competition.
I am.
I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll be right out.
We're gonna just go over the headlines for the entertainment news, and then we'll crash out because we got some work to do over here.
Yes.
So the other night, Drake dropped a secret three new songs.
Really?
Yeah, on his Finsta page. So he has a fake Instagram page that he dropped all these songs with. They sound, very Drakey and stuff. So people are excited about that. Lauryn Hill and the Fugees reportedly canceled their 2024 U.S. tour.
Lauryn Hill canceled
3 days before the show.
goodness.
Yes.
3 days.
Yes.
What?
Yes, she canceled. She has she said why, or she hasn't said anything. People in the
last time it was her voice. Right?
Yeah, people are tired of Lauryn Hill. I'll tell you that.
It's so funny because people were just saying that only when it comes to her son and his new singing career she actually comes out.
Every damn
Zion is singing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't
not
Zion? No, it's the
Zion.
other one.
YG Marley.
Yeah, Marley.
Oh.
Yeah, so he has a new singing career. I don't know if it's new or if it's just popping right now. But every time that he has an event and invites her to, she comes out on time and does it. So this was a big shocking to people because people were really looking forward to the Fugees tour, and now it seems like it is no longer what it seems.
Right, because they were supposed to be here in December.
Oh.
And then they canceled because she had gotten sick and they had put the tour on hold. Mm-hmm. So they were supposed to reschedule and come back here, but now the whole thing has been canceled.
The whole thing is canceled before the first show. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. When you do things with Lauryn, you got to have a extra contract.
Yeah, it's
so
a
she
risk
don't renege on none
that
of
you're
these
taking really hardly.
It's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
But she definitely shows up for anything her son is on.
Mm-hmm.
She's on that stage wearing some crazy looking big freaking outfits. Some parachute or something. Oh, no. Too bad.
Cardi B thinking of album names, defamation of character, and intrusive thoughts are what she might be naming her next album. Cardi B is getting close to releasing a bunch of new music, and it looks like she has a couple names in mind for her upcoming album. According to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, the rapper filed trademark applications for 2 phrases, defamation of character and intrusive thoughts, which she says she wants to use for music albums.
You missed that first story, though. Pitbull buys the naming rights to the FIU stadium.
I didn't know it. I was going to read that first, but go. I don't know what
it's
FIU
the Washington Post, so I can't see it. But known as Mr. Worldwide has struck a deal with Florida International University to buy their stadium and name it. He can name it Pitbull Stadium or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pitbull got money, huh?
Pitbull got money.
Mr. Worldwide.
Updated release. I don't know. Did we talk about it on the show yesterday? That the officer Sean Grayson that killed Sonia Massey says that he was scared. Yeah. So we did talk about that.
He thought that she was going to kill him
in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
She rebukes him. He didn't know what that meant.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Vibes Cartel says health is his top priority following release from prison. I hope that's true. He's been dropping a little bit of he's putting out some videos out there. Vybz Kartel is focusing on getting his health right now, that he's a free man after spending over a decade behind bars. The Jamaican dancehall legend has initially sentenced to life in prison in 2014 for the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams, but his conviction was overturned earlier this year after serving 13 years. Talking to Fox 5 New York Lisa Evers following his release last week, Kartel, who battles the autoimmune condition Graves' disease and kidney failure too?
No, just Graves' disease.
No, he's two things. He has two things. I think it's heart failure and Graves' disease. Health-wise, I'm working on my health right now, but the feeling of just being free is just as an amazing feeling. I could be better, but I'm super upbeat. As part of his new routine, he's already invested in a bike and a treadmill.
I literally bought a bike.
I've hit the ground running, he said. The summertime hitmaker suffered a number of health issues while locked up. Lisa Evers reported that he needed medical help last year. He is facing life-threatening diseases and stuff. So we want to make sure that he, that he really takes his time to get right, and then he can come back out with his Snoop Dogg reportedly earning eye-watering income at the Olympics. I bet he is. Snoop Dogg is allegedly pulling in quite the paycheck for his time in Paris as a correspondent for the 2024 Olympic Games. On Sunday, August 4th, New York-based venture capitalist Henry L. McNamara, who's currently in Paris attending the events, took to X to share what he overheard from an executive at NBC. Get out of people's business. Sat next to an NBC exec at dinner. He said Snoop gets paid $500,000 a day, plus expenses to be here promoting Olympics.
Wow.
From gin and juice to a few million to being a celebrity at the Olympics, what a world. The numbers have not been confirmed. However, as a Special Olympics correspondent for NBC, the Dogfather has been trying his hand at all kinds of sports since 2024 Olympic Games kickstarted in Paris last week. I love Snoop. I think he's awesome.
And he's doing the damn thing.
Yeah, he is. Like him and Shaq and P. Miller are always just kind of invested in their futures. So good for them. And that is all we have for today. Beautiful. Bobby Steele Show is up next from 11 to 1. Keep it locked right here for more entertainment, news, and music. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. Bye-bye. Bye.
Broadcasting live worldwide.